Cheers, dear. This is Angeline Tarot, brought to you by The Art I Make. It's a bead art style, and this item, among others, is available in my Etsy shop, which you can reach through angelinetarot.com. All right, so today we are finding out what is changing. A reading for whenever you see this, but if you look at it as a daily, that's what it is today. What's changing? Look at the overall topic. What's changing is the Ace of Wands, a new passion, a new project, a new idea. We'll put that there. And let's see, let's get the nature of this new idea. New idea regarding a mature man, something you have having new thoughts or new passion toward a mature man. This could be love, of course. This could be a boss. Not that you would be having love feeling toward a boss, hopefully, but more like there's a mentor in your life, or you're discovering a new friendship, something like that. There's a new passionate idea, not so much an idea, but an excitement. There's an excitement regarding a new man. So what's something that you can do to make this day a success? Consider your resources, inner resources. How are you a good match to this new relationship? What do you have to offer? What do you bring about? This is a magician, by the way. What do you bring to the relationship in terms of personal strengths? And now what you want to do is you don't want to, this isn't a call to action. This is in an outward way toward this mature man. Your call to action is to know in yourself what you're powerful about. Know it in yourself. Okay, that's the first step. Just assess yourself, your strengths, and what you can feel confident about, and what you bring to any new dynamic. Wow. Straight from one major arcana to the next. Okay, and then what you are able to create from this new dynamic. Again, this is not a piece of advice that says you need to take action toward this mature man. Although wands can be action, okay? But we're not at, I haven't seen an action phase yet. What I've seen is a lot of internal reflection. So what do you bring? Not only what are your resources, but what have you made? What have you become? What are you able to create from all that you have in this new dynamic with this new person in your world? Because it's got to be a change. The question today is, what's changing? Okay, so hopefully you've been working on yourself, and when this opportunity comes your way, the first things you need to do is, how am I going to do this differently? That's the question you need to be asking. Because what's changing? You need to change the way you do things. How are you going to handle this one differently? What are your resources? What are you great at? What are your powers? What are you able to make out of a dynamic like this? What have you made of yourself? What are you creating in your life that makes this a desirable connection for everyone involved? Again, not taking action, only within yourself, okay? Just know these things about yourself. Consider your motives. What plans do you have for this situation? What really do you want out of this? Ask yourself hard questions like, What do I think that I can get out of this person? What does this person think they can get out of me? What's my real motivation for wanting to connect here? Is it just because it triggers me in some way? If your answer to that question is, I don't know, then you need to go back here and really think about who you are, what you've made, what you want to make, what your resources are, what you're capable of, and be honest about what your plans are for this. Because if it's not something that nurtures the things you've been building, then you need to be really careful about moving forward with it. So Seven of Swords, know what your plans are. Don't hide your plans from yourself. Be intentional. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Be intentional about this new connection. And the last piece of advice, okay, this fits so beautifully. So being intentional about this new connection will lead you to maximum possibility of success in the connection. Once you feel like you're connecting with people in your life for you, not for you for your personal gain, but because it enhances what you already are. That person who we just can assume that every person is whole as they are. They're not to be fixed, they're not to be manipulated or changed or anything like that. What this person presents to you right now, today, do they enhance all these beautiful things that you have created and that you have become? If this person's taking away from that beautiful creation that you're so sure about, that you're not hiding the truth from yourself, this beautiful creation, if they're taking something away from that, if they're actually diminishing your well-being, then you're better off to be by yourself, to be fulfilled all by yourself. But if they're adding something beautiful to your dynamic that you can enjoy and you can, reciprocate in a positive way, not taking, but actually just both of you giving for love and for free, and whatever this dynamic is, whether it's work, love, anything, then that's the way to proceed. But you may feel the impulse to move toward this individual. First, consider who you are, what are your motives, and make sure you feel good and solid and confident in yourself before moving forward. If not, place it on pause and go through these steps again. Change the way you've done things. Rewrite your script. You're not a victim. You are in charge of yourself. You're the only one who's in charge of yourself. You're the only one that ever can be in charge of yourself. So make sure that you're doing a great job of taking care of yourself. And this is how it starts. Right here, by being your best self and presenting that to every new relationship. That's the reading. And remember, every whole creation just takes one bead at a time, one step at a time. Cheers.